Welcome to Bandsemble, the game of band. And it's band in a box and a board game. Isn't this fun? Now, this game is designed to help your students, or even yourself, or just fun at home, all of the above, to be able to play and learn about how your instrument is assembled, how the instruments are named in different languages, and then you get to compose your own song or write or play one of the songs provided. Now, there are 3 stages to this game. Well, there's a 4th stage, but the first stage is you assemble your instrument. Say you've chosen to do the trumpet, and we'll get to what that is and how that works. But what you do is you assemble your instrument, then you find 3 cards with the names of that instrument in at least three of the 4 different languages. And then you replicate the score card here. And then you play the piece on your instrument. And if you don't have your instrument, you can at least sing it or play it on the piano. Either is fine. Now, the game comes with, of course, your game board here, score cards. These are score pads. The score pad is there, so you have to write down your notes. Then you have different cards. You have your music cards, and then you have your band deck cards. And you have all your pieces. Now, we'll get to all this. Now, when you set up the game, you place your board in the center of the table. Each player chooses a different piece, okay? Now, because I'm playing a 1-player game instead of a 4-player game, I am just going to choose blue. I'm going to start right here on start. Now, each player takes a score sheet and a score pad, all right? And then we shuffle our cards. And I've already shuffled our cards. This is our music cards, and you can see by the back, these are the music cards. They all have the same similar back. And then these are the band deck cards, and they have their own type of back. All right. So, first round. So what you do is you have to choose. There's different families, okay? So there's the woodwind family, the double reed family, and the brass family. We'll flip a card. Now, if it was a more than a 1-player game, you would pass these out to the different players, and you wouldn't tell anybody what you have. So I have the woodwind family. I'm not going to tell anybody. Someone else has the double reed family. Someone else has the woodwind family. Ooh, and a 3rd player has the woodwind family. What would happen then is that if you have a double reed, you have to either pick oboe or bassoon. Now, oh my goodness, that's hard. I don't know how to play the oboe. Well, hopefully through this game, it'll help you learn how to play your fingerings for the oboe. But I chose woodwind family. So we will start flipping cards to see which one we can go with. So first things first, we flip 3 different cards off the top here, and then we flip 3 cards off of here. Oh, we're getting quarter notes and fingerings, okay? Now, these serve as different things. You cannot mix or match all of these during this time, but what you do is you're dealt 3 cards from each, and no one would get to see what you have because you can kind of hoard these cards around. And I would already see, I was dealt, oh goodness, look at that. I was dealt 3 different saxophone cards. Well, as a woodwind, I'm the woodwind family, I would know that I need these cards. I already am ready. I'm ready. I'm going to be a saxophone player. And I have a couple fingering cards too. I have a woodwind fingering card. I have a couple half notes. All right, and I'll store those off to the side because it's not that time yet. So, First part of the game, I have to build my instrument. Well, it looks like saxophone's the way to go. So I'm going to take the saxophone neck and saxophone mouthpiece, because every turn you have options. You can either draw 2 cards from here, 1 card from here, 1 here, or 1 here, 1 here. It's just you have to draw 2 cards. It could be any order. It can be 2 cards from here. It could be 2 cards from here. It doesn't matter. But it has to be 2 cards. So I'm going to, first of all, because I have to build my instrument, I'm going to take these 2 saxophone cards. I got a neck. I got a mouthpiece. Well, that's not the whole saxophone, but that's all right. But I get to flip. So next person up, if they're a woodwind player, they could be like, well, I see saxophone, so I'm going to take that saxophone too. But you saw that I took saxophone. That's probably a bad idea, because you're like, well, if he's already going for saxophone, I'm not going to go for saxophone. I'm going to go for clarinet or something. So next round, I'm going to definitely take that saxophone body, because boom, I'm ready to go. I already have my 3 nomenclature cards, so I'm ready to go there. So I might as well take, why don't I take a quarter note? So I flip those over to the corresponding spots. Make sure that there's always 3 cards showing. Now, I have all sorts of stuff now. Okay, I have drawn my cards. I am now at the end of stage 1. I have built my saxophone. With that, I would have to collect more cards in the nomenclature way to make sure that I can get through stage 2, which is naming the saxophone. But I have already collected my cards. So on my next round, I am now ready for stage 2 to be over. I have built my saxophone. I have its names. Now we're on to stage 3. That's where we have the score in here. And what the score is, I am trying to write my piece of music, so at the end of it, I can play it. So I set my instrument off the side. I have all that. Excellent. It's been there. I assembled it. I got my 15 points because it's 3 pieces. And being the first, there's different bonuses. 1 player, you don't get as many bonus points, but if you have 3 players or 4 players, there's all sorts of different bonus points for how well you do. Say you're doing a 4-player game and you're the first person to build their instrument, that is 25 points. But since it's just a 1-player game and I'm the first person to build my instrument, I get 10 points. So 15, I go 25. Now it's ready for me to start writing my piece of music. Well, I have my music up here. I have to play an A, B, A, G. Well, that's 4 quarter notes. So I can't write down anything besides measure lines. So I have 4 measures of music. 1, 2, 3, 4. That I have to write music inside of. Well, I've already started collecting my different cards. So I have a half note, quarter, a half note, and a woodwind fingering. Well, I am going to keep my woodwind fingering, but I am going to play my half note because at least I have that. Oh, you know what? I'm going to start with my quarter note. So if I play a quarter note, I get to write down my first quarter note. That's an A. And with a quarter note, I get 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, it's my turn again. Ooh, I do have to collect woodwind fingerings, so I better put down my woodwind fingering. So then I get a saxophone woodwind fingering. And I'm ready there. Now, I have only half notes left. So I have the option. I can draw. I can take a woodwind fingering, or I can play my half note. I can play a half note because I can count where it's at. 1, 2, third one of the second measure. So I know that it's an A and it's there. Now say I want to play one of my woodwind fingerings so I can get rid of some of these. So I have my woodwind fingering. I already played a woodwind fingering to get this. So now I can put on my little cubes. Now I'm going to play the first note is an A. I play that note. Everyone checks it. Is that correct? Is that an A? Yes. I get my points for that. Great. Now, if I accidentally say, well, that note right there, that's an A. That's with my octave key, right? No, wrong A. That's the wrong one. So I get a negative points. All that's in the rules. Let's say you are the first person to complete your song. You have a few options. This is, well, first of all, it ends stage 3 of the game. Now there's 2 ways to end stage 3. You can set up a timer and say you have 35 minutes to get as far as you can, and then end of stage 3 is over no matter what. And whoever has the most points, great, that's where you're at. And then no matter what, you go to stage 4. Or whoever finishes the song first is at the end of it. That ends stage 3 for everybody. Or you end the song first, great. Well, everyone else can keep playing and end when they finally get it. Go through the cards a few times. They finally get their piece written, and then everybody ends stage 3 and goes to stage 4. And in stage 4, you all get to play the song. You either play it together, play it by yourself, but if you're the first person to finish and you want to have it where everyone else has to finish, you have time to practice. So your goal is to finish as quick as you can through this. And then there's all sorts of bonus points and takeaway points for any things that go along in the rule packet. I hope you enjoy the game of Bandsemble, a game of band.